The forbidden cure to resurrect your weary legs in just 12 ominous hours. Have you felt leaden, aching legs, utterly drained after you've pushed your body too far, or simply survived another relentless day? Picture discovering a deceptively simple, disturbingly cheap, and unnervingly effective food that could jolt your legs back from exhaustion, restoring them to full power by the next sunrise. The ache twisting in your muscles might be the direct result of something eerily common. Your body is starving for critical nutrients that aren't there when you need them most. Here's where things take a sinister turn. The remedy could be lurking in your diet, unnoticed. Certain ingredients aren't just helpful. They act like secret weapons, accelerating muscle repair, banishing cramps, and imbuing your legs with a surge of sinister resilience. Inside this video, I'll reveal the foods that drive out muscle fatigue and resurrect your strength, dense with protein, shadowy minerals, and revitalizing antioxidants that combine forces for a full recovery. But amidst all these, one food stands at the top, a dark king few recognize, its power untouched by most. Astonishingly, many let this food slip right by, unaware of its hidden strength to make them nearly unbreakable and speed their recovery when they need it most. The secret to pain-free, empowered legs may be closer than you think, right under your nose, if you dare to claim it. Watch closely as I unveil this forbidden food, unmask what it does within your body, and expose which accomplices can amplify its muscle healing powers. What you're about to discover may transform not just your performance, but your entire existence. Time is running out. The shadows are closing in, and your muscles are howling for this secret. Now, we begin. 17. Lean meat is the primary force in the dark arts of ultimate leg recovery. Lean meat, rich in high-quality proteins and creatine, quietly holds some of the essential ingredients your muscles need to recover after pushing them to their limits. The protein in these cuts gets absorbed swiftly, helping your body heal aching muscle fibers and lessen the everyday soreness that seems to linger long after activity ends. If your legs feel heavy and sore after exercise, bringing lean meat into your meals might speed up your recovery, though it can't erase the discomfort entirely. Beyond protein, lean meat offers creatine, a compound that fuels tired muscles, promising a boost in endurance and a slight reprieve from fatigue, though sometimes the exhaustion still hangs on. For those seeking any edge in strength and recovery, especially for weary legs, the blend of protein and creatine in lean meat stands out despite how incomplete relief can sometimes feel. Another redeeming trait of lean meat is its heme iron, a form easily used by the body but often overlooked. Iron ferries oxygen through blood, aiming to keep muscles strong and less weighed down by weakness. But people often don't realize what's missing until fatigue and sluggishness have quietly settled in, making movement feel heavier day by day. Vitamin B12, also found in lean cuts, plays a role in keeping nerves and muscles communicating properly, serving to stave off cramps and the unsettling tingling in tired limbs. Though the shadows of fatigue and weakness don't always disappear. For those who want to draw what benefits they can, choices like top round, tenderloin, or silverside might help. Even as muscle aches sometimes persist despite our best efforts. Choose your cooking method wisely. Grilling, boiling, or baking might save you from unseen consequences, while frying an excess fat could lead you down a path better left unexplored. These tactics form a survival plan for your shattered legs, holding together your fragile health as you mend. Eggs, in all their innocent simplicity, hide a potent secret, a dark elixir of proteins, pulsing beneath the shell, waiting to flood across torn muscle fibers. After the agony of a demanding workout leaves your legs raw and useless, it's the bitter yellow of the yolk that offers recovery. Quick, relentless in its efficiency. But it's not just protein lurking within. Every egg is saturated with leucine, an amino acid that acts like a sinister conductor, commanding muscle repair and growth, dulling pain and fatigue while you sleep restlessly. As you surrender to eggs, you'll find your legs gaining unexpected strength, almost unnatural in their resilience. Then there's choline, the silent operator, binding nerves, stitching impulses through muscle, sharpening every motion. This nutrient doesn't just repair, it awakens, leaving your nerves thrumming, your movements more precise and predatory. For those caught in the fever of punishing sprints or explosive leaps, eggs can become not just food, but the ritual that grants you power, if you dare let it. Eggs offer a generous dose of vitamin D, a nutrient that helps the body absorb calcium and keep bones strong. Without healthy bones, muscles can't truly function at their best. And the vitamin D in eggs plays a quiet role in fending off injuries and slowing the wear and tear on joints. Sadly, most people overlook this small detail, unaware of just how much it might matter to the future of their muscles. The gentlest way to prepare eggs: boiled, scrambled, or poached. Avoid stripping away their benefits or adding unwanted fats from processed oils. Eggs fit seamlessly into any meal, supporting tired legs at breakfast or after a tough workout, always quietly delivering their strength, though their impact can go unseen. As for the ultimate food for leg recovery, the answer still remains just ahead, as if waiting at the end of a winding road. Turning to cottage cheese, this soft cheese quietly supports those hoping for real muscle repair or stronger legs. It's rich in casein, a protein that slowly trickles nourishment to muscles, holding off the breakdown that loss and exhaustion can bring. Beyond its steady source of protein, cottage cheese contains calcium, so necessary for muscles to contract and bones to stay whole. When calcium runs low, the body sometimes answers with cramps or spasms, a reminder of what quietly slips away when nourishment is lacking. Bringing cottage cheese into your meals can help keep a delicate balance, easing muscle soreness and supporting recovery. Despite its gentle presence, cottage cheese carries the quiet strength of low-saturated fats, making it a lighter, healthier companion for those quietly striving for muscle support without straying from a balanced diet. Its rich proteins arrive without much fanfare, delivering what's needed for muscle tone and stamina, but without placing much burden on calorie limits. There are probiotics there too, a quiet hero for digestion and the underappreciated help they offer by making nutrients more available to tired, aching legs. Good digestion, though subtle and often unnoticed, lets the body take in all it needs: proteins, vitamins, minerals, for recovery that sometimes still feels out of reach. Cottage cheese sits in the fridge, always ready alone, with bits of fruit, mixed into recipes, or simply next to another dish. Its adaptability should be comforting, yet sometimes reminds us how easily it can be overlooked, despite its quiet utility. Now, moving on to chicken. Thoughtfully cooked, chicken stands out for muscle recovery, lean, protein-rich, and promising the building blocks for stronger legs. Yet it can't quite fill the spaces left by effort and ache. Try to include chicken in your meals often. Its main strength comes from the wealth of amino acids it provides, leucine and glutamine among them. These are meant to help patch up the small muscle tears left behind by heavy workouts, offering the promise of quicker and smoother recovery. Chicken is thought to speed up the repair of leg muscles and reduce how long soreness lingers. There's also the B-complex vitamins, like B6 and niacin, that chicken carries in abundance. These are supposed to give your muscles the energy they need, supposedly making your legs feel less tired and a bit stronger as you exercise. They're also credited with easing fatigue, lending hope for a more manageable recovery process. The iron and zinc found in chicken are critical for getting oxygen and nutrients to your muscles and helping cells regenerate. Iron keeps blood flowing, while zinc encourages muscles to rebuild, aiming for a swift return to form. To hold on to any of these potential benefits, you're advised to grill, boil, or roast the chicken. Frying or processed sauces are best left avoided. This is meant to keep your meal light and your legs on the mend. Though some days the promise of speedy recovery feels a little out of reach, there's more. Peanuts can also help strengthen legs and speed up muscle healing. With their mix of proteins and healthy fats, they offer more of the nutrients suggested for post-workout recovery, fighting off fatigue and nudging endurance a little higher. Still, even the right foods can't promise much when energy is low. In the shadowy realm of nutrition, peanuts possess an unsettling power rooted in their high magnesium levels. This mineral, largely overlooked, is what keeps muscles from betraying you with violent nighttime cramps. Cramps that could yank you from sleep, leaving you gasping for relief. During relentless physical strain, magnesium manipulates muscle fibers, dulling the ache of inflammation. But at a price without it, recovery is agonizingly slow, and the legs become weak, unwilling accomplices in your strenuous pursuits. Hidden within peanuts is arginine, quietly fueling the creation of nitric oxide, a spectral force that silently forces open your blood vessels. With every beat, it sends oxygen and nutrients surging through your body in a dark rush, filling tired muscles, suppressing their screams of fatigue, and granting you an unnatural burst of vigor, even as exhaustion hunts you relentlessly. Bananas, meanwhile, hold their own sinister advantages. Packed with potassium, They reinforce muscle contractions, standing as a last line of defense before painful cramps seize your limbs. Devouring bananas floods your body with a torrent of carbohydrates, a sugar surge that can snatch you from the brink of collapse, if only for a moment. Their vitamin B6 is a double-edged sword, producing neurotransmitters that massage tired muscles with false serenity, while quietly battling the corrosive effects of oxidative stress beneath the surface. The tryptophan in bananas whispers through your system, encouraging serotonin's treacherous promise of comfort, even as overworked muscles teeter on the edge. In this eerie partnership, both peanuts and bananas blur the line between energy and exhaustion, fueling your drive while darkness lingers, waiting for a moment's weakness, sapping the strength from weariness. These foods twist your mood upward and silently accelerate your body's mending process. Bananas, best consumed blended into chilling smoothies or tangled with dark, dense protein like Greek yogurt or the sticky richness of peanut butter, become more than just fruit. They're a lifeline in a world of aches. Then there's avocado. It stands as a supreme force in your recovery arsenal, particularly for legs left raw and battered by exertion. This fruit, deceptively creamy, hides within it a hoard of fats that quell inflammation, shielding muscles from the relentless grind of exhaustion. Devouring avocado isn't just smart. It's a ward against throbbing pain and weakness that lingers long after the workout has ended. What truly sets avocado apart is its unsettlingly high magnesium content, a mineral your muscles crave to escape the threat of spasms and crippling tightness. A gnawing fatigue crawling through your legs could be magnesium's absence making itself known, a deficiency that only avocado can begin to silence. This fruit doesn't stop there. It warps the rules of nutrient absorption, drawing fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, K deep into your system, feeding your muscles and bones what they desperately need to stave off ruin. Incorporate these foods, or risk the slow descent into soreness and depletion, where recovery slips just out of reach, night after night. Combining avocado with other foods rich in vitamins offers a lift to leg recovery that can be hard to achieve otherwise. Unfortunately, it's sometimes easy to forget how vital potassium is. Avocado quietly tries to fill this gap, acting as a steady source of this crucial electrolyte. It helps stave off water imbalance and the swelling in your legs that can make everyday movement a little harder than it should be. This can weigh especially heavy on those who exercise often, since lost potassium from sweat leaves muscles feeling drained and weak. Adding avocado to your meals might not solve everything, but it can help dodge some of those lingering aches, making hard days feel a bit more bearable. Its gentle flavor finds a place in salads, smoothies, or stands alone on a plate. Small moments of comfort, perhaps, amid the routine. Salmon, for its part, is often called a powerhouse, but there's a subtle sadness in how much the body needs what it offers: strong protein and healthy fats to mend what's always breaking. After pushing the body, inflammation sets in, lingering as soreness and stiffness. Salmon's omega-3s can soften this edge, quieting inflammation so recovery isn't quite so daunting. The high-quality protein it brings is meant to knit together the tiny tears left by effort, attempting to rebuild legs that must keep going, no matter how tired. Sometimes, all these careful choices, avocado's creaminess, salmon's richness, feel like small defenses against the relentless wear that never fully goes away. Lingering muscle soreness might suggest your body needs more protein to recover properly. Salmon is especially beneficial because it's packed with vitamin D, which aids in calcium uptake and strengthens bones. Having powerful muscles isn't enough. Your leg bones also need to be robust to withstand physical activity. The vitamin D in salmon is important for reducing injury risk and supporting the durability of your bones and joints. Beyond that, salmon is a top source of potassium and selenium, two minerals vital for keeping electrolytes balanced and encouraging cell renewal. Potassium helps fend off muscle cramps, while selenium helps limit oxidative stress, protecting muscle tissue from harm. Spinach, on the other hand, stands out because of its naturally occurring nitrates. These compounds can improve muscle performance and make workouts less taxing on your oxygen supply. Studies have found that regular intake of dietary nitrates, like those in spinach, can boost endurance in your legs, leading to smoother movement with less fatigue. Plus, spinach is rich in vitamin K, which is vital for the strength of your bones and muscles. This vitamin is instrumental in helping bones retain calcium, which boosts the strength of leg joints and lowers the risk of fractures. Many people fail to appreciate how vital vitamin K can be in keeping legs healthy as we age. Spinach also stands out for its strong antioxidant properties, coming from compounds like lutein and zeaxanthin. These substances effectively fight oxidative stress caused by exercise, protecting muscle cells from inflammation and damage. As a result, recovery after strenuous activity is faster, so your legs are always ready for more. Carrots offer more than just eye health benefits. They also contribute greatly to the well-being of muscles, tendons, and joints in the legs. They're rich in beta-carotene, fiber, and antioxidants, all of which play a part in cellular repair and maintaining muscle tissue health. Beta-carotene, which gives carrots their bright orange color, is a precursor to vitamin A, an essential nutrient for muscle development and regeneration. Vitamin A helps rebuild muscle cells, making post-workout leg recovery quicker. It also aids in supporting joint health by lowering the likelihood of inflammation that can cause pain. Carrots are particularly effective at fighting inflammation, easing swelling and muscle soreness. During heavy exercise, muscles naturally become inflamed, leading to longer-lasting fatigue. Brazil nuts may seem insignificant, yet their influence on the recovery of sore, overworked legs looms large. Packed with selenium, one of nature's rarest minerals, these nuts quietly deliver what the body aches for after exhausting exertion: a fragile promise of muscle repair and a faint shield against the constant threat of cellular damage. Selenium tries to soothe the storm of oxidative stress that follows intense training, but sometimes it feels like the discomfort lingers longer than hoped, and inflammation remains a shadow at the edge of every movement. Adding Brazil nuts to the diet offers a glimmer of relief from prolonged muscle pain, gently supporting muscle fibers as they piece themselves back together over slow, uncertain days. Beyond selenium, the healthy fats in these nuts provide a steadier kind of energy, the sort that simple sugars can never hope to match, though even this lasting power can always drive away fatigue entirely. After all, sore legs may regain some strength, but true endurance seems to slip further away with each passing year. Perhaps most comforting is the magnesium packed into every Brazil nut, a mineral that fights quietly behind the curtain, easing the tension of cramping muscles with each painful contraction and bitter stretch. Magnesium's protection is never quite absolute though, and muscles often remain heavy and slow, haunted by the memory of injury and hard effort. Yet these humble nuts give a little more: a trace of zinc and vitamin E that helps patch up battered muscle fibers, silently supporting immunity when the body feels too tired to defend itself. Zinc works to reconstruct what intense activities like running and lifting wear down, while vitamin E helps guard against the slow grind of physical strain. In the end, Brazil nuts can only do so much. The ache in the legs and the slow return to comfort serve as a quiet reminder of the limits of nature's remedies. Just a small serving of Brazil nuts offers a lot of benefits. They support cellular repair. Zinc, for instance, aids protein synthesis and accelerates leg muscle recovery, while vitamin E acts as a natural antioxidant, protecting muscle fibers from exercise-induced damage. 2 to 3 Brazil nuts per day are enough for the body's selenium needs, which should be met in moderation. Sticking to this amount can help your legs resist strain, keep inflammation down, and recover more quickly. And don't forget, there's a fantastic recipe coming up at the end of the video, perfect for anyone looking to recover and strengthen their legs fast. Keep watching to see it revealed. Spinach is another powerhouse for muscle recovery, especially in your legs. Its rich combination of iron, natural nitrates, and antioxidants improves blood flow, raises muscle endurance, and speeds up the healing of muscle fibers. The iron in spinach helps deliver oxygen to your muscles. Without enough, your body can't supply muscles efficiently, which leads to tired, weak legs. Adding spinach to your meals helps maintain the energy you need for challenging workouts or physical activity. Beneath their humble surface, carrots bristle with compounds like lutein and zeaxanthin. Their true purpose is to hunt down free radicals and stifle the creeping decay within our muscles lurking underground. This root is heavy with potassium and fiber, elements that quietly control the fate of our legs. Potassium dictates how muscle fibers respond, tightening its grip to prevent agonizing cramps, while fiber carves out the gut's passages, leaving behind a system hungrier for essential nutrients. With each bite, your gut sharpens, transforming into a conduit that feeds restorative power to shivering muscles. Then there are oats, unassuming yet sinisterly potent when it comes to fueling muscle endurance and haunting post-workout aches. Their blend of complex carbs, proteins, and minerals seeps into the bloodstream, delivering energy that trickles in slowly, refusing the seductive highs and bottomless crashes of sugar. This steadiness means you outpace exhaustion. The tiredness that claws at your legs is held at bay, not by luck, but by design. The proteins, porters of vital amino acids, repair and rebuild in silence, knitting torn fibers as you sleep. While oats can't claim the fullness of animal flesh, they deepen the protein pool your muscles draw from, inching you closer to recovery with every mouthful. Mix them with Greek yogurt or a swirl of peanut butter. You're perfect allies for confronting muscle fatigue and edging ever further from ruin. Oats bring a haunting edge with their hidden power. Embedded within their humble grains are avenanthramides, a shadowy group of antioxidants that silence the flames of muscle and joint inflammation. For anyone who hurls themselves into the punishing void of contact sports or relentlessly lifts cold iron, oats offer a sinister reprieve, a way to hush the creeping ache in your legs, stave off stiffness, and help muscles claw their way back from exertion. There's more. Oats brim with magnesium, an eerie agent vital for relaxed, supple muscles. When magnesium levels drop too low, exhaustion and recurrent pain linger, growing heavier each day like a silent curse. Oats, then, become an ever-watchful guardian for weary legs, ready to banish fatigue from your nightly rest. The most unnerving part? Slip into your life without fanfare, scattered over breakfast, buried in pancakes, swirled into porridge, or dissolved into a morning smoothie. Always lurking, always adapting, combined with other muscle-nourishing foods, their impact multiplies, strengthening their hold. But don't look away. The true sustenance for your legs dwells beyond even oats. Ranked fourth, sweet potatoes lurk as a formidable force for muscle restoration and the reinforcement of your lower limbs. Sweet potatoes are an excellent source of complex carbohydrates, supplying energy steadily over time. Including them in your meals can help you avoid sudden drops in energy levels, while supporting muscle fuel for recovery and growth after a tough workout. One of their key benefits is a moderate glycemic index. Unlike refined carbs that cause sharp blood sugar spikes and rapid fat gain, sweet potatoes release energy slowly, making them an ideal option for anyone looking to improve athletic performance or support muscle repair. Beyond their carbohydrate content, sweet potatoes are packed with potassium, a mineral vital for muscle contractions and preventing cramps during demanding activities. When you sweat, you lose potassium, so having enough helps stave off fatigue and muscle soreness. By helping to keep electrolyte levels in check, sweet potatoes enable your legs to stay strong, even after long bouts of activity. They are also rich in beta-carotene, a strong antioxidant that supports cell renewal and defends muscles against oxidative damage, easing inflammation and speeding up the healing of exercise muscle fibers. On top of this, their vitamin C content boosts the immune system and improves iron uptake, which can further increase your energy and endurance. Adding sweet potatoes to your diet is simple and convenient. They can be baked, boiled into purees, or shaped into more elaborate creations like pancakes and energy smoothies. Yet, no matter how they're prepared or consumed, this food remains an overlooked ally in the struggle for leg muscle recovery, a necessary addition to the diets of anyone quietly chasing strength and endurance. In third place, Greek yogurt too tries to make its case for healing and restoring tired, overworked legs. Known for its protein, especially casein, slowly released over the hours, it tries, in its quiet way, to feed muscles long after the day is done. Greek yogurt lingers as a dependable option for those hoping to reclaim what's been lost to fatigue and overuse. Besides protein, it offers calcium, a mineral needed not just for strength, but for some fragile sense of stability in bones that are so often taken for granted. Supporting the heavy lifting legs do every day, calcium, in its inconspicuous way, allows muscles to move properly, hoping to head off the silent threat of cramps or spasms that arrive when least expected. There's one more quiet comfort in Greek yogurt: the probiotics. These small, persistent organisms do their work in the background, trying to create balance so the nutrients offered are actually absorbed. But without a well-tuned digestive system, even the best efforts in nutrition might go unnoticed. A reminder that sometimes, even when you do everything right, desired results remain just out of reach. It provides beneficial microorganisms that help maintain a healthy balance of gut flora, which in turn improves the body's ability to absorb key nutrients needed for muscle repair. If your body can't take in proteins and minerals efficiently, Even the highest quality foods won't make much difference. A healthy digestive system ensures nutrients reach the muscles promptly, helping muscle fibers recover more swiftly. Greek yogurt is a standout choice, packed with phosphorus, a mineral necessary for generating energy and supporting cell repair. Phosphorus is involved in the creation of ATP, the main fuel for physical activity, meaning your leg muscles get the energy they need to recover and grow after each session. You can eat Greek yogurt plain, pair it with fruit, blend it with oats, or use it in recipes like pancakes and smoothies. Whichever way you prefer, Greek yogurt is a go-to option for those looking to build muscle and speed up recovery. Natural peanut butter is also an outstanding energy source for your legs, offering a great mix of proteins, healthy fats, and essential minerals for muscle healing. This nutrient-dense spread suits anyone needing sustained energy and faster recovery after tough workouts. Its remarkable protein content is one of its major benefits. Beneath the surface of muscle repair, these proteins tirelessly stitch together the torn fibers that training relentlessly shreds. Their efforts do not simply heal, but eerily reinforce, turning tired leg muscles into something altogether tougher, almost unbreakable. Inside each spoonful of natural peanut butter lurk the full spectrum of amino acids, silent, invisible architects, assembling new muscle tissue in the shadows. Rich with unassuming fats, monounsaturated, polyunsaturated, they slip under the radar, quelling dangerous inflammation that rises like a silent tide after every excruciating workout. The aftermath of strenuous exercise is almost ritualistic. Swollen, inflamed muscles screaming for relief. Here, healthy fats act as a salve, numbing soreness, hastening recovery, and allowing athletes to return to the grind before the cycle resumes. There's magnesium too, a mineral whose absence makes itself known through nightly cramps and creeping exhaustion, sabotaging performance from within. With every bite, natural peanut butter binds this mineral in a dark pact, ensuring muscles contract and relax faithfully, sparing you from restless agony that lingers long after the lights go out. Energy too is given, but never rushed, unlike the shallow promise of simple sugars. The energy from peanut butter is doled out over time, a slow burn that keeps you going even as your body aches to rest. For those who seek monstrous strength and endurance, natural peanut butter is an indispensable companion, part nourishment, part shield, steeped in quiet power and silent menace, waiting to fuel another round of grueling training. Beneath its creamy surface, Greek yogurt harbors a potent secret, a lifeline for muscle recovery and the pursuit of leg strength. Its powerful protein content, led by casein, creeps slowly through the body, binding your muscles with a relentless, unbroken stream of amino acids, long after the world goes dark. Those who turn to Greek yogurt for recovery find themselves in possession of a silent ally that works silently, tirelessly, even as you sleep, rebuilding and strengthening fibers that have been torn apart by exertion. Yet protein is only part of this macabre feast. Greek yogurt conceals heavy doses of calcium, an element that fortifies your bones, as if building armor to shield muscle beneath. The bones, solid and silent, are your true foundation. Without their hidden strength, your muscles would betray you, crumbling under your weight. Calcium also controls the electric dance of muscle contractions, ensuring movements are precise, and staving off the agony of midnight spasms or unexpected cramps that twist you awake. Lurking within, probiotics lend another malevolent edge. They don't just protect the gut. They are conduits for vital electrolytes, potassium, magnesium, sodium, calcium, all pulsing through your veins, holding fatigue and dehydration at bay with every drop. Coconut water, equally essential, waits in the shadows, promising to replenish what sweat strips from your body during each relentless workout. In these dark rituals of recovery, only those who nourish themselves properly evade the ghosts of exhaustion, pain, and frailty. Beneath the innocent facade of coconut water lies a potent brew of electrolytes, whispering promises of restored mineral balance, balancing your body's chemistry with unnerving precision to keep your leg muscles obedient. Potassium, lurking within every drop, manipulates muscle fibers, governing their contractions. When this mineral is absent, the void invites sinister cramps and spasms, turning simple movement into a battleground of pain and involuntary twitching. Magnesium, just as crucial, glides in to loosen the grip of tension, soothing muscles scarred by exertion and coaxing a quicker recovery from the punishment of physical demand. Coconut water's capabilities extend further, its antioxidants waging silent war against inflammation, fighting the corrosive effects of oxidative stress that can silently erode muscle cells and leave your body more vulnerable after each effort. For those who push themselves relentlessly, muscles burning, nerves frayed, this cursed elixir offers rapid restoration, but with every benefit, it claims something in return. Unlike the synthetic concoctions that line the shelves, coconut water seduces with its promise of unadulterated energy, a steady influx of natural sugars capable of sustaining you without the toxic baggage of additives or artificial chemicals. Whether consumed straight, merged with other juices, or interwoven into protein blends, coconut water presents itself as a rejuvenating force for your weary legs, always prepared to stave off dehydration, banish cramps, and hold your muscles on the precipice of readiness. For those desperate to build strength or bind together their battered resilience, coconut water stands as the ultimate answer, a tool for bodily harmony that is as inviting as it is unsettling in its power. But beware, in this chase for peak performance, you may find the line between healing and something darker begin to blur. If your appetite for forbidden knowledge endures, subscribe for more harrowing health revelations. The video now haunting your screen unveils an ingredient far deadlier than trans fats, a true adversary